it's Danielle from Great Lakes Aquarium, and I am here in our Sturgeon touch pool. And today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a snack time. So I'll be hand feeding some of these animals as they come around. But first, a little bit about what sturgeon are. So sturgeon are a freshwater fish, predominantly freshwater, and they look a little bit like this. So oftentimes when folks come here to Great Lakes Aquarium, they might think that these are sharks or anything like that. They do have that kind of shark-like tail. Definitely kind of those rough bodies going along the top. But sturgeon actually have some really amazing adaptations that make them really successful in the environments they live in. They definitely prefer cold water. So this water is quite chilly. I'm definitely feeling it even through the waders here. But they have these beautiful scutes along their backs. So these are armor-like plates that kind of help protect the sturgeon, especially when they're young. So it makes them a little bit harder to get a hold of. Another thing that we're going to be looking at when we're feeding out here are these right here. These four whiskers are called barbels, and barbels are a great way for the sturgeon to sense where food might be. It's kind of like if you think of taste buds. So they can brush them along the bottom of a lake looking for their next meal. Now I like to compare it to if you were in your kitchen and you started licking all of your countertops and your cabinets. That's kind of what these sturgeon are doing. And the third thing that we're going to be looking at as we're feeding these sturgeon today is their mouth. They have a very unique mouth that sucks up their food. So it's a little bit hard to tell on here, but that mouth will open up and suck up the food. You might see my fingers disappear for a second or so. Oh, okay. They're really excited. But that sucking power is really great to get that food up into their mouth, and most of them don't have teeth, so I don't have to worry about losing any fingers. But instead, they have crushing plates in the back of their mouths that help smash up their food. So when they're getting something like smelt today, that's really easy to mash around in the back of their mouth. All right, they're getting excited. They keep bumping my legs. So I'm gonna meet you all over there. Alright, so I'm going to try to make it so that way you can see. So you might have some views up here and some views down below. Abby's going to get a video of that. Hello!
Yeah, hello. How does it feel?
It's pretty chilly.
Oh.
Definitely pretty chilly. Alright, so we have some of these sturgeon coming around. Here we go. You can see that powerful sucking mouth. Alright, just like that. And see because I came around here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to brush that food past those barbels and then allow them to suck it up off of my hand. They get to choose if they come to me. I'm not going to force them to do anything. So we'll see who's kind of hungry today. I'll put a little bit down in the water with some of the smaller species. Ooh, it is really chilly in here today. See that powerful mouth sucking back the food at the bottom there. This one right here is Havarti. Havarti is one of the lake sturgeon in here. One of those that we can find here in Lake Superior. really cute in the party. I didn't want to wear the shirt today anyway.
Glad I wore shorts.
Alright, so right here we have one of the Siberians. We got a couple of them coming around.
Yeah, now they're all ready to.
Yeah, they're all coming out. Just throw them down that. That's okay. There we go, another one of those Siberians. Here you are, buddy. This one here is Hank. Hank is the largest sturgeon here. Yeah, yummy. You can taste all of that fish on my hand. With every last bit. See if crackers comes on over. That's a really neat mouth you can see. One of those Siberians. So you can see I'm not worried about my hand being in there. Those nice strong scoots on top help protect them. Oh, hello. A little bit more of those smaller fish. Crackers was something. Oh, hi, Hank. There's that nice strong mouth. You want a piece? There you go. We often like to joke that these are the puppy dogs of water. As you can tell, they're pretty comfortable with me in here. They're not super scared of me. They know I mean food. They know that I'm not a predator. This is typically a touch pool. So they also are used to many people coming around here. Get a little bit. Oh, hello. There we go. Put pieces in there. Let's see if we can get Crackers to come on over here. He hasn't gotten any. Alright, let's go over to this side. See some of the other species. Hey Abby, I have a joke for you.
Yeah.
And this one comes from our very own Dan, who's helping out at the Sturgeon Touch Pool today. When a fish gets hurt or sick, where do they go?
I don't know. Where?
To the sturgeon.
Uh.
There you go, Crackers. So that's the beluga sturgeon. The beluga sturgeon are some of the biggest sturgeon in the world. And they definitely have quite a powerful effect. Let's see if maybe we can see that mouth again. Because they're a little bit different than the other sturgeon that we saw. Whereas those mouths are on the bottom. The beluga sturgeon, their mouth is facing a little bit more forward. So they can be a little bit more predatory. They can see if he's hungry. You see how that mouth comes forward? That's good for them to be able to hunt a little bit more. Typically in the wild, sturgeon are not predators in the sense of chasing down their prey, but instead, oh hello! They're going to be eating things off the bottom of the lure. Oh, you just want to say hi, you don't want to eat? Okay. See you later. Let's see if anyone else wants this last handful. What do you think? Who wants to come up and get it? Looks like Crackers need it. So here again is that beluga sturgeon. Very powerful stuff. Just like that, we have fed out all the snacks. Whew, I'm out. I'm sorry. So these sturgeon get fed quite often. You can see they're growing fish. A lot of these fish will grow the entirety of their life, which is pretty amazing. So that means they can get to some pretty big sizes. So we have the belugas who can get upwards of 23 feet compared to the sterlets, which are these small ones down below. They'll maybe get 4 or 5 feet, but they grow that entirety of their life. So it's pretty amazing to see them at the young ages that they are now and thinking about what they have in the future. I'm gonna get on out of here. This water is pretty cold. Like I said, they're cold water fish. Ooh, my hands smell. So I should probably wash my hands. But thanks again for checking in. Thanks for watching. Thank you to all the support to Great Lakes Aquarium. We really appreciate it. And definitely come on down, check us out, check out these sturgeon for yourselves. You can get up very close to them. They won't be sucking on your feet or anything, but you can definitely come and see them right up next to the acrylic here. If you want to continue to support Great Lakes Aquarium through donations, definitely check out our website. That would be super amazing. And just continue to watch these videos. We're doing videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 o'clock. If you have ideas of things that you want to see, definitely send us a message. We're happy to show parts of the aquarium that you're interested in. But otherwise, I'm gonna get out of here. See you later.